Israel Adesanya returns to the Octagon after a break from competition, saying he's come back as an even better athlete with improvements in nutrition and training, recognizing that father time is against him at 34 years old. With a new approach to fitness and meal planning, Adesanya aims to close out his career strongly, leaving no stone unturned in his pursuit of greatness.
Yeah, I am. I'm putting in work. But yeah, I just want to optimize myself a lot better than I was compared to how I used to live as an athlete. It's not even close to how I'm living as an athlete now. Now, I'm about to be 35 next month and I realize, father time wins. You can't beat father time. So you have to optimize yourself. And yeah, you want to close the show nicely. Like I've already said, I'm past the halfway point. So the next few years, I just want to close the show nicely. We're doing just that so far.
Okay. That fucking that's making me hype up right now, man. That's my boy right there. If everybody don't know, that's my boy Easy the Style Bender. I mean, I'm happy to see him in this space, in this headspace. It's not many times, because sometimes Easy can come off erratic and chaotic sometimes, but I think he's more calculated than a lot of people try to give him credit for. But to see him in this headspace right now is a good thing for him, and we could see a much better Easy than we've been seeing, over the last few fights. But I think co- coming back into this fight, especially with who we know is going to fight now, DDP. Whether I agree is he should be getting the fight or not, I've that's well documented. I've said that many times. He doesn't have a title defense. He just beat Pereira. So for me, he shouldn't really be getting the title shot. But he's got the title shot. So that's beyond that. That's besides the point now. I'm happy with the way he's looking. And yeah, it sets up a really, really good fun fight between him and DDP when that happens. I believe they're planning on taking it. Yao, I want to come to you first on this one because obviously this one is going to be concerning your countryman in DDP. What's your feeling in seeing this preparation, this new headspace that Easy is on now and is ready for go mode?
I love Izzy. The last style bender, when he, Usman, and Ngannou were champions, the three kings, that was when I became a super fan. So he's literally core to my interest in MMA. However, unfortunately, he is fighting DDP. Dricus still knocks Duplessis. Now, the problem there is CIT's just up the road in Pretoria.
Mm.
I've been there, met the guy a few times. So unfortunately for me, it comes home to the UFC belt is in South Africa, So in this fight, I'm supporting DDP, but to see Izzy back in that cool, calm, style bending headspace for me says we're gonna get the antics, we're gonna get the entrance with him doing his Naruto. I'm not even sure what they're called, but he's practiced them. We're gonna get back to that Izzy, and that Izzy is an absolute killer. That Izzy is the Izzy that made the middleweight one of the revered divisions over the past 6 or so years. So seeing him that headspace makes me happy. I'm very happy to see him there, and I really hope that it's going to get him back to that. And as he said, close the show, finish his career with a show. And I'm really looking forward to what's coming. I'm looking forward to that fight against DDP.
Um, I'm gonna come to you, Triple B. I see the light flickering there. I'm telling load shedding. Hold off. Yeah. Don't fuck with Triple B right now. Don't fuck with Triple B right now, man. You know what I mean? Hold up, people. Hold up.
We're on
But let me
about
come let me
8
come to you
days
on this.
without load shedding, by the way, which is a miracle for us.
Oh, it's crazy. Let me come to you quickly on this one, Terrence. I mean, Easy. When you come out and perform, you remind me of him, like a young Easy. The confidence, the arrogance, the way you command the audience, the way that you approach your fights. Everything is calculated with everything you do, from your workout all the way to your performance. But like I said, understanding a fighter and the mental space he's in and where he's at right now in his own mind after taking, a loss from Strickland, taking a loss from Pereira. He came back one time, then took a loss from Strickland. everybody, a lot of people I've seen it. I had to battle a lot of people saying he's finished, and I'm like, God damn, like, come on, man. You know what I mean? This brother has lost 2 fights. Like, how is he finished? But I have the same argument for Usman. But in your opinion, seeing him like that as a fighter to fighter, you see the way, you see where he's at right now, man. How are you feeling about Easy coming into this fight against DDP, a man that you also know yourself?
Yeah. For those who think easy is done, y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. Um, yeah, man, it's nice. I was watching the video now early on, and it's nice seeing him in that state of mind. Just more matured, more calculated, more disciplined, and just doing the right things. And I feel like it's a happy easy as well. Like they say, happy fight is a dangerous fight, and
Mm.
yeah, I'm excited for to just to see this new easy Adesanya 2.0, and I feel like it's gonna be like a McGregor versus Cowboy. Conor coming back in a good state of mind, happy, and those fighters are dangerous. Um, and like he said, he's got the belts. He's coming for heads. So that's that mindset shifting and not coming for the belts and knowing that he has that already. He's just coming for heads. It's dangerous mindset, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. To be honest with you, I'm
Early
excited.
prediction?
Prediction. No, I love DDP's South African, but I gotta go easy, man. Easy. I've been easy fan since 2018. The first time I saw him in an interview with against Derek Brunson, it's just something told me like mentally like, nah, this dude is gonna be a world champion one day, and he did it. So I'm gonna go with easy with that one.
That was a good fight too. I mean, not for
That's a
Derek
good fight,
Brunson,
yes.
but
Yeah. McDane. I mean, what's your opinion on this all easy is well, is supposed to come back and and closing the other half of his career off in style, and if anybody can really do it as he said he would, it's easy. What's your take on the whole thing?
I think this time away from him has been good. Obviously, losing against Pereira, then getting it back, then losing against Strickland. You know what I mean? I think this time away, just settle himself for a little bit. You know what I mean? Just get back in touch with his family and himself, and out of the spotlight for a little bit, and just being able to focus. I think it's going to do him a world of wonders, and I'm with Terence on this one. Like, as much as I like DDP as well, and same with my man Triller of VFX over here. Shout out, bro! Cheers for the follow on Instagram there as well. 11 months off, is he going to be fresh and calculated? And I'm a DDP fan as well, but he's going to make it look easy. I don't know if he'll make it look easy, bro. I can't 100% agree with you on that one. DDP's just that dirty, like, get in your face, aggressive, like, dog. You know what I mean? He's not going to make it easy for Adesanya to be able to create the space and get the counter shots that he's going to be looking for, and especially when he starts trying to bring takedowns into it, and he's just got that raw aggression in him to just keep pushing forward. Like, it's going to be a complete different fight, I think. But I think this, like I say, this time away for Izzy is going to be really good. We might even see a different side to Izzy. He might, after the Strickland fight, he might not try and focus on the counter shots too much. We might see him be a bit looser in there and just back to the old Izzy and just kind of styling as he does. You know what I mean? But
correct me if I'm wrong. Was Izzy not the most active UFC champion ever?
yeah,
He was.
he was.
I mean,
3
I
times a
think,
year, bro. Every 3
Yeah.
times a year for 5 years.
I think he should have taken time off.
Ages
5
ago.
fights ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just stood back for a little bit. And he's cleared out the division twice over.
Yeah, I was about to say twice.
Yeah. I mean, take some time off and get out of that spotlight, clear your head, and it looks like it's done wonders for him. Like, I can't wait for him to come back. I agree with
his nuts about 50 times.
yeah, yeah. But I still think DDP wins.
So the odds, just very quickly, sorry, Ola, the odds say -105 DDP, -115 Izzy. That's where we're sitting right now at this point. So yeah, literally can go either way at this point. Yes, Ola.
Yeah, what I was going to ask Leroy as well is, do you think it'd be, in terms of like just opening up multiple different type of fights, do you think it'll be good for Izzy to take the belt if he wins, and then open up a door for a rematch with, say, a DDP another pay-per-view with pay-per-view points to be earned on that. Another is going to have another chance to go at Strickland again in terms of losing to him. Then we got Chimaev as well that's coming in there with Robert Whittaker, which any one of those two could get another, top dollar sort of fight with Izzy. Or do you think the way it's currently set up right now with different sort of champions sort of emerging at the 185, what do you think is the landscape of 185 will be after this fight?
Dricus has already said that Whittaker versus Chimaev, if Whittaker wins, it doesn't really get him a title shot, but it would give him a G up for Strickland for #1 contender. But he said he'd be happy to fight anybody. He said he'd be happy to fight Izzy, happy to fight Strickland in a rematch, happy to fight Chimaev if he gets the win. I don't know how that works.
Because he already beat Whittaker. That's how. So Chimaev
has a winner for Whittaker.
Strickland under that same fucking logic.
Can't go for Whittaker again. He needs new blood.
I kind of get it, but if you beat Chimaev, if you're happy to accept Chimaev as a title,
well, you should be getting a fucking title fight, and I ain't even Australian, brother. I just love the Reaper, but he should be getting that fucking.
I don't agree with that. No. I don't agree with that, man. What has Chimaev done at 185? Warranting.
He beat up a washed out 170.
Getting a fucking title. What has he done?
If I'm DDP, that's the higher profile fight. That's a high profile fight to have Chimaev in a title fight, and I know I can take Chimaev. Of course, I'm going to take that fight.
Yeah, that's it. The reason that he said he would accept a fight against Chimaev is probably the easiest fight out of the lot of them. And what do you want as the champion? The easiest fights with the biggest paychecks.
Is it the
That's
easiest
it.
fight? No, I don't.
DDP's not that kind of fighter.
I'm just asking.
Let me sit down and get comfy.
I'm asking the questions. I'm just the radio guy over here, bro.
I got my feet up, bro. Come on, I just put my feet up. Let me hear it.
I think we should get you guys in a cage.
Mate,
So as to what you were saying though, Ola, I'm genuinely concerned that if Adesanya versus DDP happens and DDP wins, do we see Adesanya just hang it up? Because I went and did everything right and I came up short, so I guess I'm out.
What, you
and I wouldn't want to see that because I reckon he's got some left in him.
Nah, I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that at all.
I don't know. I think there's probably a couple of super fights out there for him.
Legacy-wise, I think he would probably look at that.
I think that's probably what he's going to start looking to do, like doing legacy fights and see if he can handle it up that way. Bro, why are you still after that fight, man? Like, leave that fight alone.
On every fight after every fight.
Leave that fucking fight alone.
I would watch those two fight each other every weekend till the end of time. I'd be cool with that.
I would too, to be honest.
Yeah, we have 108 people watching right now, man. Big up to all of you. Big love. Make sure, like I said, come over to YouTube. Come and engage in the comments, people. Salute to all of you. We're dropping the topics and we have Triple B here. We're going to come to you after this last topic we're going to talk about. Then we're going to come to Triple B and ask him a few questions on what's going on with him. Okay.
So we did
if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget we do our Dust Off Shakedown every Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time. Don't miss it.